The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Jordan. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Let's go now. 72 more.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in a first. The Vikings have 13-3 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here's Strong to begin the drive. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves, no 18. Warriors, trap 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Shirley.
That one complete to McConkey.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Well, if you're going to give him that kind of time, he's just going to shred you.
You might as well put a sofa out there for him. I mean, that's unbelievable because I don't care who you are in coverage. With that amount of time, someone's going to shake free, and he's going to be able to throw the ball with a whole lot of confidence.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
18, here we go, shot. Panther 60. 19, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. Ready.
Back to throw. Shirley. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
19 type. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun. Shirley. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. yards. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Jordan. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first attempt, this from 45.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Jordan. Quick hitch, complete. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second down and 6. Gibbs straight ahead.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
On third down, here's Gibbs.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Operating from the gun, Jordan. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Vikings first down.
They'll run out of the gun here with Strong. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw. McCarthy.
This one swung outside to Strong.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, he had him.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Handoff down to Gibbs. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And we've got a dandy here, a 1-point game as we begin the fourth. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Looking to throw McCarthy. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
18, rig alert, rig alert. Buffalo 18, Mustang 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Warrior 70.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Well, the rookie from Clemson looking good on that one. He gets his guys a first down.
First down.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Strong. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Strong again. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown, Vikings.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Lions 6. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. This offense so far on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Gibbs will try and pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Lions.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 3. In motion left, Godwin.
Operating from the gun, Jordan. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin.
Big take to Chris Godwin. A gain of 3 on the play. And the Lions first down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Back to throw again. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And now look at him go. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
So here we go with the onside kick. They'll need a recovery and a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Give up the middle to Strong. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Now 2nd and 5.
Check the Eagles! Check the Eagles!
There we go again with Strong. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lion. Ready?
Looking to throw. Shirley.
Open man right side. That's McConkey.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Viking 18. Bronco 80.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Pierre Strong with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Vikings extend their fourth quarter.
I blew that damn game, bro. I had his ass locked up. Had too much shit going on, though. Arguing and shit.